Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online on the Legendary server. We are here with Elrond, where we're going to give in our rotted diary that we've been holding for us, holding with us for a very long time. Before we get into that, we do have our Hobbit gift of the day and the week, so let's have a quick look at those. Unfortunately, our little boost to the virtue is now gone, so we're not going to get that extra 10%, but not a massive deal. Let's see what we get. A universal ingredient pack and a 20 virtue XP. Very common for us to get that. It is basic supply anyway. And for our gold, we're going to get a 50 virtue XP, so 70 total, and a gold winter gift rug and some power potions as well. So let's have a look at those. Use those virtue XP up, and a decorative Yule rug and a greater potions of power. So this draft restores power over a short period, restores 3% of max power per second. I'd prefer a morale one of those. That would be pretty nice, but that's fine. I also need to move my bag because for some reason it's over there. And same with this for some reason. We won't worry about that too much. Anyway, let's finish up this. We'll get Elrond's gift. We're going to get, it's not particularly useful for us. I mean, on use it gives instant morale, so it might be good, like a good switch to have. I haven't really been using these, so I can get rid of those, but if we need to, we can then have those there to use up, and technically we can then switch out properly, but if we use that to get extra morale instantly, we can use this to get a little bit of extra might. But now I think, yeah, that is the end of book 11, so that's all done. And we got about half our morale, well, half our XP to get to the next level today, so hopefully we can get a lot of that. So Callanglad, we need to talk to him. He's in Evendim, and we need to seek Laerdan. It may be that this time in Middle Earth it's already been brought to an untimely end, but I have my doubts against it. For Laerdan is strong and willful and would not easily betray his purpose by force. Go quickly to Callanglad and Evendim and find any tidings that you may of Laerdan, so potentially might be alive. Now, one cool thing I did find, it might not be the most useful thing for us, but it's definitely an upgrade, is something out here, which is, I was sort of walking past, coming up here, and I saw these guys, and I kept thinking these guys were like legendary traders, like you have in Bree, but they actually do armor. And now these ones are Hunter. I kind of went for that because I obviously mainly play a Hunter. But over here is the Champion one. And just a brief look at it, the armor that we can get out of it is pretty damn good. We also get a set bonus. So wearing 2 of them gives you 41 might. And you also get, for wearing 4, a chance to block or parry your bracing attack is reduced. So bracing attack is this one, which gives us morale. Don't know if it doesn't hit, maybe it doesn't heal us, and that's like one of the big things. These are obviously the higher tier ones, so these are the ones that you have to get the Writ of Helagrod. They're like better, but not by a massive amount. Like for that one, we get the same might, get more vitality though, and we get the extra morale. This stuff up here is better than like. Okay, so there's the gloves in both senses. But yeah, 82 might, same might, more vitality, more morale. We don't really care about agility, and I know we only got those last episode. But stuff like this, we get 41 might, more vitality. Agility, again, isn't a huge deal, but then we'll get 41 extra vitality might from that, so that doubles up. This stuff is better. In-combat morale regen is good. We lose a little bit of vitality, but we'll definitely make that up in other places, such as here. We get extra vitality, extra might, and any common damage, 75% to negate 6 damage, which isn't amazing, but negating any damage is still good. Fate from that, agility, vitality, etc. All good stuff. I'm going to look into getting it. It's minimum 50, maximum 60. So yes, I need a lot of medallions, but I'm going to look into it now that I've got a little bit more time. Now that it's the new year, it should be sort of less busy around when so I should have a bit more time to hopefully get those, and by the time we're 60, hopefully I have enough medallions to get that all sorted. Okay, so we're back here. I thought we could just go from Rivendell to here, but apparently not. We have to go from from Rivendell to Estelden to Tenedir. That's not a huge deal, but I would have thought it would let me just do it. So we complete that. Now we need to search defeated Angmarin at Anuminas. Now I'm going to use this over here, the Stable Master, to go in there. Or is it better? It might be better to go to there, because that's just outside the front. If we get the Stable Master, it's going to go all the way over there. But then we have to travel all the way back. It's going to be quicker to do this, I think, as much as I'd probably prefer not to. At least it's like a very quick, like, the good thing about the boat travel is there is no sort of you getting on a horse, having to head over to an area, that sort of thing. I also, whilst we are here, want to check all this stuff. So we have 8 tasks that can be given in. Most of them are orc care, so I think we were going to go there after, or at the end of the episode. Because I think I had 5, so 3 there, and then I had 1 there, and then there was another one that was like slightly lower level. Yeah, this Gilded Sword Chief that is orc care. It's slightly lower level, but it's a lot easier to just do it all in one area, rather than go like 3 different places to do like just a tiny bit more efficient. And it will also cost us more. Not that gold is an issue for us. So I thought they would be just purely defeated ones anyway, but no, it looks like it's ones we have to defeat. I mean, that was easy. I'm very good at my luck recently when it comes to picking up like the drops that you get from enemies aren't necessarily guaranteed. So that's good. Hoping to be continuing with that luck soon, because assuming everything goes correctly, today is episode 99 of the Legendary server, which means that next video is episode 550 of Arkenstone, which is the Forakel Deeding episode, which also means next episode after this is, or episode after that, rather, is the Shire and Ered Luin Deeding episode for here, because otherwise I'm going to be really far behind, further than I am back on the main series. I kind of want to keep it equal level, but let's go back there. Because I did, well, technically my first Deeding episode was episode 200, but 50 we did Bree, and originally I did Shire and Bree together, and Ered Luin was already done in the first like 50 episodes of the old server, so I'm just going to try and catch up basically. Speak with Forachon and enter Barad Tiron. Where are they? There it is. Okay. Let's see if we can find any sign of Kalinglad. This quest is meant for a scholarship. If you choose to undertake this quest solo, you'll receive an inspiration bonus, but the challenge will be great. I think we'll...
found upon the body of one of the Angmarim reveals that the elf Laerdan may still be held at Barad Tiron and Anuminos, where he was captured by Amarthriel's minions. It can only be hoped that he yet lives.
Let's hope.
What do you need?
We've arrived safely, but I fear the enemy may be closer up on our heels. We need to find Laerdan. Now go and seek Laerdan. Right. I don't quite remember this quest, but assuming it's anything like the last one, there's a couple of enemies here. I replayed one of these recently because you can get like tokens for it, some sort of tokens that you can use to buy stuff. I can't remember what they're called. I did it on the main server on Arkenstone. But yeah, I think I might have redone this one, or it was another one. I can't remember because I did it so quickly because I'm running like a level 50 quest at like 120 or 119 at the time. So enemies are dying very, very quickly. I think it was actually the other one because I remember the troll being here. And Laerdan, yeah, it was definitely the other one because Laerdan came out there. Come on, guys. You know you're not going to win this, right? This isn't how you win. Just let you know. Taking a little bit of shadow damage and stuff, but it's not a huge issue. Right, Ein. Can I do Fear Nothing? I can only use Fear Nothing to get away with one. That's the only issue. But I think we're good. But it's been so lonesome since they took the elf away to Angmar. I feel like you might be lying. Not entirely sure. We shall see though. Oh, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, no. It seems to strengthen your foe. What's this? We are under intense concentration. Concentration? Interrogation. I can't use words correctly. I should have probably put some Delman's crams on. I think we'll be alright. It's just going to take a little bit longer, but... I was able to do it at level 50 last time, so... It's just this stupid interrogation that's annoying. Because it's constant. Right, I don't know why... I don't actually mean to put that on. I meant to use bracing attack, but it's fine. Right. You're gonna die. Which hopefully means these guys are just gonna kind of give up. No? Where's Laerdan? He is in Angmar, it seems. One of Laerdan's knows we must return this to Calenglad. Do we get to, like, get anything out of here? No? Well, that was an easy quest at least. Relatively easy. He was a little bit of a struggle. Definitely wouldn't be able to do it if I hadn't had inspiration. See, that is technically better. But then we, like, again, want the bonus XP, so it's not a huge deal. And that's just not worth it. So what's the most expensive? The shield. We'll just sell the shield.
What do you need?
Right, in pursuit of the enemy. Go swiftly as you must to Tamunatsusa, east of Khandum. That is where you should find what you seek. The more urgent is your quest now. It is known to now that it is known that Laerdan lives, bring him with your mighty blow to the enemy and would hearten those that fight against them. We also have a quest in Khandum that has been forever since we've had a chance to look at. So yeah, it's this nice little area here. We do have a quest that I think is in this area. This one. There's a quest. I think this one. Yeah. I think I can just give this quest in now. Yeah. Easy 7,000 XP that we've been holding on to for ages. So that's definitely good for us. We'll probably potentially just do this next quest and then see where it takes us. A lot of these are going to be fellowship quests. Usually Elstone allows you to access the inspiration bus while solo or in a smaller fellowship. So I think we'll do this one quickly, depending on... Oh, that's quite far away. We'll see what we can do. I'm just very wary of the fact that we only have a little bit of bonus XP left, and I want to, like, if we use that up, we'll definitely, if we're getting like 5,000 XP plus the kills from the enemies, we're definitely going to be done with that by the time we get through. I'm going to have to kill a couple of these guys. I mean, they're 48, so we should be fine. But I'm just very wary that if we just... It's easier for us to next episode do the quests instead and get the full use of our bonus XP. But these guys are at least looking a bit right. We can hopefully get some Tomes of Swords on here. I think there's another quest. I was looking through this a little earlier. Joy of Battle. But I guess these guys don't drop Joy of Battle? Maybe? But hopefully we can get a few... See, these guys are actually one level higher. Makes quite a lot of difference, it seems. But yeah, we'll go through this. Hopefully, we've got starting on the deed at least, which is nice. But yeah, we'll kill 2 jailers, 4 poisoners, head out of here. Hopefully that'll be the quest completed, and then next episode we'll focus on getting Laerdan back most likely, which should be alright. We're getting a decent chunk of XP, 300 from each of these. It's not that bad XP wise, especially if we're going to be killing quite a few just to get to the other stuff. And it finally gave us a chance to get that other quest done, finally. Took us a very long time. Though I am going to, for the most part, just kind of dodge past enemies if it's possible, because I don't want to waste too much time on enemies. Because it's always going to be quicker to just go in, kill the enemies, and get out, really. You can definitely tell the difference as well in XP. 358 for some of these, like, 49 ones, and then 150 for some of the 48 ones. Hey, we got a loot box. I'm going to go up this way, because I'm interested in killing these 3 together, because we are getting hides from these guys as well, which will go into our carry bag, or carry-all. I'm also going to soon, hopefully, start, especially once we get our legendary item, is definitely when this is going to happen, but I want to start reorganizing my hotbar, because for the most part it ended up being like, here's what I kind of use, but we haven't got all this like attacks yet, so I can't put like this. I think this one I normally have up here, but I didn't have it at the time, so it's just kind of gone wherever it fell. And then like Battle Frenzy normally goes here for me, so it's like the first thing I press. So a lot of the time I didn't have the skill. I think as soon as I get my legendary item, and then we can actually focus on particular skills and setups, is when we're going to do that. Because that's where we can focus on specific legacies, hopefully, and get everything that we need done there. Not that I'm going to worry too much about having like the perfect legendary item straight away, but if I can get a couple, level them up as we go, maybe. I always want to keep one sort of leveling as we go. I think that'd be a good idea. Ooh, plans for war. Is that a condom deed, or... Yeah, it is. I thought it might be a, like, character deed for some reason. Still gives us some stuff, which is good, and they drop stuff. They drop it. Hopefully, they'll also drop what I'm actually looking for. Right, this is where we want to go now. So we got poisoners and jailers and stuff like that. But yeah, I want to get like at least one running at all times, so and then we can deconstruct those, get the right legacies out of them, because you know that'll be good to hold on to. So yeah, I won't worry too much though about it being like, because once we get past 65 is kind of where it changes a little bit as well, because like starlit crystals and stuff like that won't quite work. Well, small starlit crystals won't work past 65 obviously. Right, you're poisoners. Are you jailers? You are. How many jailers do I have to kill? 2, and I need to kill 4 poisoners. So there's the 2 jailers. There's another poisoner. That's all good. I might go for that poisoner because then I don't have to worry about the pale folk. It should be fine. I was definitely worrying about this more than I should be. Though this guy is a little bit more of a worry. With the 7k morale, I think we'll be fine. Can't I use an elf stone? Apparently I can, but apparently not at the same time. Because it's here. Using that has no effect. Right, and then a jailer. I'm going to shoot him. Bring him over here. And then just go ham on him. I'm trying to use Great Cleave a bit more as well, because we're about 1/3 of the way through the task for that one. So I should be using it pretty much anyway. Like, it should be a case of I use Battle Frenzy, then go into Great Cleave, because everything then requires one less fervor, but costs 5 fervor. Oh no, it doesn't actually cost it, it just requires it. So I can use that, puts us up to 5, and then every 1 second for 10 seconds puts us up. So that, and that, yeah, that was a bit late. Oh, right. Is it this guy that I have to get it from, or this? Do I get it from the jailer? Where do I get it from? Oh, okay. So now we can draw upon inspiration. And we're getting Bands of Numenor from this as well. You're inspired, and this either brings out an enemy. It does. This is the guy we went against last time, wasn't it? You again, now see I'm fully rested, you'll see my true power. Yes, I am correct. I don't think that all trolls are the same. Blood Rage. The only problem is Great Cleave. Has quite a high cooldown. Battle Frenzy is one of the ones as well, which is going to be good when we get a legendary item, because we are going to have. We're just going to get the cooldown better on that. So Battle Frenzy, I think, can go down 45 on a regular legendary weapon. I don't know what it goes down to maximum on an imbued weapon, but that's not a concern for us really, because we're very, very far away from an imbued weapon. I'm going to try and just ride through all this. I'll probably get dismounted very quickly, but for the most part, yeah. Cool, I can just outrun most of it. Are we technically still inspired? Like, we're inspired. Oh, Blood Rage. I wonder how far I can get. This is really dumb, I shouldn't be doing this, but most of them are running away now, and most of them can't hit us. I should probably also put Sprint on, and then I can just get through here a little bit quicker. Sprint is like this really weird one, because it's a 5-minute cooldown for 15 seconds of a little bit of a faster run, but it's, I guess, for situations like that where it's totally worth doing. I don't know if you can get a sprint cooldown with anything, because obviously with us we can have we get a rune and a sword as our legendary item, and I know the rune, its main stat is incoming healing rating. I'm not really sure how that plays into with the percentages. I don't know if it increases the percentages, because I think it used to. I have to look into it, because I know I sort of understand the way it worked with when it was like pure like numbers, like, oh, you get 8,000 morale back when you know, which is actually like 20% of your max morale. I'm not sure if it increases the percentage sort of thing. I'll have to sort of see with that, because obviously these are now restores 3% of max morale. This one is actually just a base morale number, so that should work normally, but okay, speak with this person. I'm not going to try and say the name, and enter Samath Baul. We're going to do that next episode. We're going to worry about that later on. How have we got... Okay, so I thought we must have picked up a thing for Plans of War, but apparently we picked up none. It doesn't matter really. We'll do that next episode, and then we can focus on that. We'll have our bonus XP available. I should go... Annoyingly, there isn't a stable master here, so I don't want to have to worry about coming all the way back through. So I'm going to hold off on the tasks completions, also because of the bonus XP. But next episode, we should hopefully be done here, have Laerdan back. We can head over to Orcare, get the... next episode is going to be deeding anyway, so it's not going to matter. Yeah. We'll do the deeding next proper episode, so episode 101. We'll do that. Oh, I'm going to have to try and get back here now, aren't I? That's going to be a real fun one. We should also get a teeny bit of XP from the actual questing that we do, because we have got 2 regions worth of quests to complete. So we're going to do both Shire and Ered Luin. I've done nothing so far in there. I've done everything but Noglon and Gondaman. I'm going to treat it as, for the most part, other than the questing, you can basically do Ered Luin. Well, I could do the old... I've got to think about it. You can either do the old Ered Luin, do enough quests to get the quest completions, and then do the Slayer and etc., which works, especially at a higher level, and then do the Shire, and then do the Shire quest after, because Shire quest takes forever, because it's like 90 quests that you've got to do. Or I can just do it the normal deeding way, so you do Ered Luin deeds, Shire deeds, Slayer, and Expedition, and then you do the quests afterwards. So we worry about the Slayer Accelerator first, which I normally don't do. I've got to think about how I want to do it. I could definitely do Ered Luin as like one chunk, but the Shire is where it becomes a bit more of a hassle, so I'm going to have to think about it for a bit. But that's for another time. So thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.